In what appears to be a long-term effort to convince people to be more open to the idea of sleeping with HIV hosts, a new Smash the Stigma movement has come forward. In this installment of the likely long-lasting tale, we take a look at a restaurant that employs only people with HIV. That's right, they're exclusively hiring people with an incurable infectious blood disease to operate sharp objects and prepare food. When I first heard of this, I knew it had to be either California or Canada. It ended up being Canada, in Toronto. Nowhere else in this world would anyone prioritize supposed destigmatization as a legitimate cultural concern. HIV is painful, life-changing, and the medicine isn't cheap, let alone free. Someone wanting to minimize their exposure to it is completely rational. I'll go ahead and skim through the metro.uk article. A link to it is in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Casey House is a specialty HIV/AIDS hospital in Toronto, and they've launched a restaurant which exclusively employs staff who are HIV positive. Over 2 days, June's Eatery has been serving 4-course dinners for $125 to 200 customers in a bid to break bread, smash stigma. All 14 members of the staff have HIV, and the space has been decorated with various outlandish slogans, such as "I got HIV from pasta, said no one ever," and "Remember when people thought they could get HIV from toilet seats, lol." For many people living with HIV, it's the stigma that hurts the most, the restaurant says in a statement. June's HIV Plus Eatery is an opportunity to fight stigma with every bite, to come together in a show of love, support, and acceptance, and to dispel the myths about HIV that condemn so many to suffer in silence. We'd love to be able to do this in places like New York and San Francisco and London. Look, I'm happy these people have a place to work. I think that definitely is a positive outcome of this. However, I don't think this is a sustainable business model. Sure, people will go out and eat here a few times to destigmatize themselves, but when you can just eat at a place down the street and there are fewer people with HIV there, maybe even zero, I think a lot of people will end up doing that. Gimmicky things like this tend to be successful for a short period of time, but eventually they end up fizzling out.